to the Fresh Perspective YouTube channel. Thanks so much for popping back to watch my video, which is how to overcome counteroffers, which sounds really fucking boring, but it's not, and I will keep it short. How to overcome them is not boring, it just sounds boring. So what is a counteroffer? I hear you cry. It is when you've gone through your entire recruitment campaign, you have engaged, you have captivated, you have sparkled, you've kicked ass in the interview, you've delivered your offer with impact, they have accepted, and at some point in the notice period, you get the dreaded phone call. Oh, I've just had a meeting with my manager and they've offered me 10 grand more to stay. And you're like, great. And they're like, so can you offer me that and I'll still come to you? And you're like, no fucking way, Bob. Get back in your box. We already give you a 5 grand increase on what you're currently on. But it is stressful. So Bob might not come to work for you because he's been dazzled by the extra 10 smackaroons being offered to him by his current company. Which is really sad because you could have spent, I don't know, 2 to 4 weeks looking for him, 2 weeks going through the interview process, 2 to 4 weeks of notice period, which, you know, is more than 2 months of waiting time, wasted energy, wasted resources. It is really disheartening, and it's like going through the entire game of snakes and ladders, getting right near the end, and then going on that giant snake all the way back to the beginning. No one wants to do it because you've given it your all, you don't want to do it again, and everyone's really fed up. So no one has the original sparkle for the first recruitment campaign, and it could take you even more time to find them, blah, 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 and it could happen again. It's July, no, it's not July, it's August 2023. And I have never known so many counteroffers to be impacting people's recruitment campaigns. It is bizarre, but it's because recruitment is hard at the moment. It is a candidate-led market, meaning there are many more opportunities than there are candidates to fill them. They have so much choice, and the market is buoyant. So people are hanging on to their talent for dear life. It's a little bit too late as a counteroffer, in my opinion. They should already be paying people what they're worth or looking after them better so that they don't, A, don't want to leave, and B, they don't need to be counteroffered to want to stay. You should already be looking after your people, guys. Now, that is covered in other videos that my lovely, lovely friends at Fresh have done. So, how to overcome a counter offer so it doesn't impact you and you don't feel fed up, because nobody wants you to feel that way. So, at the beginning of the recruitment campaign, if you are doing the recruitment yourself and not using the best partner in the world, Fresh Perspective, then this is how you do it. So, you spend time getting to know your candidates at the beginning of the process, from that very first touch point when they've applied to your advert. You might ring them or drop them an email saying, thanks for your application, you look amazing, let's jump on a call. And that is when you need to impress them. Showcase your personality, get them on board and excited about the business, but also ask them tons of questions about themselves. So you know why they're looking for a new job, you know why they might be interested in yours, you know why they might be suitable for yours, and you both convey personality, communication, and then you end up in a face-to-face interview. But before that happens, also ask them why they're looking for a new job and probe a little deeper. You need to know really why, not just, oh, because of progression. Like, why are they leaving? Are they being bullied and harassed? Is it a toxic work environment? Are they not working with the newest technologies? Is there no progression, no development? Are they underpaid, undervalued, or all of the above? You need to understand, because if they're only moving for money, you are most likely going to have a problem further down the line with a counter offer, unfortunately. That is just facts. If they are driven by money, they will be attracted and their head will be turned by more money. If they're moving for other reasons, progression, development, a change in role or career direction, or they don't like who they work with, they are being bullied and harassed, it's a terrible working environment, they don't provide tea and coffee, things like that, then when they get a counteroffer, you're just like, okay, well, that's amazing that they're trying to keep you. That is a good sign. And to you as an employer, it is a good sign. I know it won't feel like it at that moment, but it does mean that they are a good employee, so much so that their current employer doesn't want to lose them. So that is a really good sign. You have made the right decision with that person to want them into your team. But obviously, you don't want them to be counter-offered. But when they come and say, I've been offered more money, like, right, that's amazing. Obviously, don't want to lose you, which is fantastic. How do you feel? And they might be like, do you know what? I'm not really that bothered because I'm not moving for money. So I just wanted to let you know. Amazing. However, if you're like, I don't know, because that money could be quite useful. I want to buy a house, or I'm just starting a family, blah, 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 blah. You're like, right, okay. So let's go back and let's just revisit the reasons why you were originally looking for a new job, and remind them gently, positively, proactively, with empathy and compassion, patience and understanding, because I know you're going to be frustrated, but that cannot show here. You have to look measured, reasonable, calm, diplomatic. And then remind them and say, does this extra money negate all of the original reasons why you're looking? And 9.9 times out of 10 is the reason they were looking is not linked to money, then the answer will be no. Yes, it's nice, but if they're being bullied at work, it's not going to make it a nicer experience for them, and money doesn't solve everything. So you might be able to turn them around. So the work to overcome a counteroffer is done at the beginning on that very first phone call with a candidate, where you get to know them, build trust, build rapport, build a relationship, and then you can loop back to it and remind them further down the line. And as well, in your interviews and your recruitment process, impress, impress, impress. Be the best version of you possibly can be. Tell them everything that's amazing about your business and about the opportunity, the job, the team, where they can go, progression, development. The world is their oyster within your business. Impress them so that the counteroffer, it don't mean shit, because they're already engaged and excited to join you. That 5-10 grand extra doesn't mean a thing, and that is where you want to be. If you want more information about any other business and related topics, check out our other videos on YouTube. Give us a follow, give us a like, drop us some comments, or you can go on our website for email address and telephone numbers, drop me a message on LinkedIn if you want further information, and I would be delighted to assist you.